And I got a good man. Yeah, talk to me. Talk to me. You still broke. You still broke. It's just miserable and sad. That's all they doing. That's you wish you can be in place. You doing all that. Yes, my life is very peaceful. Who is this who said that? Kel. Yes, my life is very, very, very peaceful. I live in a 7-bedroom house. I got a pool in the back with a basketball court. I got a gym in the basement. I got millions of dollars. I can buy what I want. Yeah. All that. And I'm happy as fuck. And I got a good man. Yeah, talk to me. There you go. It's nothing that, just how y'all can write words and y'all can make posts in capitals and y'all can blaze and y'all can post old pictures, I can too.
Y'all, I don't even believe in trying to humble somebody and take them back to their beginnings, but the way that she throws around her newfound wealth is insane. Like, we cannot pull up pictures or, her net worth from back in the day. We know, and listen, there is nothing wrong with growing up poor. Absolutely not. But the way she tries to brag and act like everybody else is broke when it's literally her family, it's really shameful and disgusting for someone that claims to be a mentor of young Black girls to want to shade people for not having money when she literally just got some money, y'all. And the fact that her money is so damn new that she still looks broke is crazy work. Like, would we not have been wrong if we poverty shamed her back when she was literally in poverty? But she's okay with doing it to other people. And for some reason, her weird fans come through and act like we're supposed to feel sorry and give her the grace that she doesn't give to others. Miss me with that. The facts of the matter is this: Claressa is rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. There are other people talking about her former fans. Everyone is starting to get annoyed. And I just want to talk about the simple things, the things that maybe her weird fan base is missing, right? And also, I could never miss the opportunity to show where she's getting on Remy's nerves too. Remy actually had to clap back today and show her disdain and her non-approval and, literally kind of validate that she sees everything that we're seeing. So in this clip, as you see, she's with her and her girl Eliz, the beautiful Juju, and the rest of the girls. And can we note that when Remy is out with the girls, it looks like she's out with the girls and not out with the goons, kind of like Claressa is. But anyway, I digress. Remy wasn't here for the copycat stuff, so here's what happened.
I don't know if it's mayonnaise, but it's good.
For Peyton, NFL Man of the Year presented by Nationwide. It is Wagner. What an incredible honor this is. It's not about the stats. It's not about what happens on the field. It's about Walter's legacy and fulfilling that legacy.
Can't copy that. That's awesome.
Walter's legacy
What happened?
and fulfilling that legacy.
Can't copy that. That's awesome.
Walter's
What
legacy
happened?
and fulfilling that legacy.
Can't copy that. That's awesome.
Welcome back to the Vibers, the Blue Heart Gang. And if you're just getting here for the first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click those notification bells so that you can know every time I go live or when I do another upload. Because now we are in a relationship and we got to get into this bullshit.
Lonely. I definitely think she is in competition with Remy. I mean, if he's your man, you shouldn't be in competition, but I mean, he's your man, but he's her husband. They haven't got a divorce for a reason.
Is the competition the baby?
No.
How else can
I think
Remy
all of it
compete?
is. I think all of it. I think that's why she's saying, I'm going to have a baby next year and keep saying it because she's jealous of the baby.
I thought that
think
a
that's
little
why
bit.
she's saying my body T. She's jealous of how Remy looks. She don't look like that. I'm just saying Claressa's not an ugly girl, but let's just be truthful. We got eyes. Remy looks better than Claressa. I don't care how young Claressa is. Remy looks better than her. And so I think that's what all that, I didn't never have surgery. I have, because she's in competition with his wife. Let's call it what it is.
Y'all, my bad. Y'all gonna hear birds chirping a little bit sometimes and maybe some sounds outside, but I'm outside chilling. It's nice. And I am so sad that a lot of y'all are in the cold right now. Baby, I am with you in spirit. So listen, I do not know whose podcast this is, but girlfriend was dropping that tea. So I got this clip from an IG account that I follow, but you know how everybody doesn't like to share where they're getting their information from, even if they're reposting somebody else's shit. That's what type of time that person is on. I'm sorry about that. But if any of you guys know whose podcast this is, please let a sister know so that we can A, give them their credit, but B, check out the rest of the podcast. But I really liked what she said because it was factual. And it's like, it's weird that someone can be this clear in what they're saying. And I hope that I'm clear when I'm talking too. And noted that it's just a critique of what we're seeing. And we're only seeing it because we're being shown this shit. So let's be honest. The lady, like I said, is on point. It's the baby situation. Every 5 minutes talking about how she having a baby. And she doesn't even look very motherly or like maternal when she's saying it. She sounds like having the baby is some sort of revenge or something. And we mostly know that, you know, it's really special, especially when you're trying to have a baby and it's planned. It's really a sacred time. And she's even turning that into something that just sounds so forced and rehearsed.
I want to have a baby next year. We already have it planned out. I'm gonna have a baby next year, and then after I go through my stuff, then I'll come back and fight some more, and then probably have another one, and then do the same thing again. Like, I don't want to wait till I'm, 40, 43, whatever, after my career to have my kids.
Right.
I want to be able to run at the park with my kids and stuff like that. I don't want to be too old. So I think that keeping my body in shape, I don't drink, I don't smoke. I think that'll also help me too when I'm going through this whole body and life changing stuff,
Right.
I do believe, just like old girl said, that literally was a whole competition with Remy thing. And I even think that when she emphasizes, stuff about, having a baby when I'm younger, most people know that Remy waited a while in order to have the golden child. So it was a pregnancy that was a little bit later than most. And she struggled and they had to use IVF and stuff like that. And I think that that's her way of taking digs at her, just like old girl said. A lot of what Claressa says is a dig against Remy. She talks about, women being older. She talks about women having surgeries. And the only surgery that Remy has even discussed was getting a breast reduction. So I'm not sure why Claressa and the band of Dusties that follow her are always trying to accuse Remy of having work done to her body. I mean, even if she did, so what? It looks good. And I would say no matter what is going on there, Remy's body at 30 is shitting on Claressa's. I mean, it is what it is, but I'm not even trying to compare them in that moment. But she is the one that is always trying to make some sort of juxtaposition between her and Remy in a way that's supposed to be slick, but it's really not. And I think what happens is those of us that are a little bit older, we can see through the game, we see through the mess. And on top of that, I'm telling y'all, it would not be this bad on her with all of this negative press and all of these people blogging about her if she was moving more like how Remy is moving. I'm sure Remy's doing her thing or whatever. I'm sure she is, but she's not flaunting it. What she is flaunting, however, is her business endeavors. Okay, she's out here winning. Claressa has a lot of things that she could brag about, but her obsession with comparing herself to Remy, trying to duplicate outfits that Remy has worn in the past, and letting us know that Pap is upstairs and that he loves her and that she's going to have a baby. Her obsession with that is literally overshadowing all of those accolades. Like, I don't even hear people talking about the fight like that. All I hear people talking about is Pap being upstairs or downstairs, or how much she copies Remy and how bothered she is. Listen, y'all, we all know that this situation does not have too much longer. One of the main things that we have to remember is that this dude did not want to be on Front Street with her at all. He was not trying to do that. The only reason why the public knows about them is because Remy put it out there. And why was that? Because Papoose was happy to be hiding underneath his marriage to Remy Ma so that he did not have to publicly commit to this girl, so that whatever he was going to be doing business-wise behind the scenes or whatever, it was not going to be scrutinized. But Remy tore the lid off that and said, "Nah, nigga, come on out the closet with Clarence." And so here we are. But here's the thing. She has even admitted that Pap does not like the social media stuff, right? Even though we know that he was fine being all in the video and he was never upstairs on situations with Remy, but all of a sudden he's upstairs and he doesn't eat on camera and all this kind of stuff. And that's cool. But check it out. She is giving him the perfect layup for when they finally do break up. And for the slow ones in the back, no, I'm not praying for their downfall, honey. I'm just older. I'm just wiser. I just see this shit for what it really is, okay? It's coming to an end. And here's the thing. It's going to be so easy for him to disconnect from this relationship because of all of her social media antics, because of all of the bullshit. One day he's going to be able to just say, "Hey, I told you I don't like this. I don't like people in my business. I'm about to bounce." Okay, it's going to happen. And not to mention that she makes it so easy for Remy to clown him and for the whole world to clown him, because contrary to popular belief, and I understand that the women that are similar to Claressa, and when I mean similar, I mean got that hood booger energy, no evolution, no class, no je ne sais quoi of their own. I already know y'all are trying to, live vicariously through Claressa. You feel like if she can do it, you can do it. And baby, if you can, I hope you do. But that's just not how the real world works. And unfortunately, y'all gonna have to see her fall on her face for you to understand that. Like, this is not it. But anyway, the fact that Remy Ma literally stood up with her cute little outfit on at the game saying, "You can't copy this because it's custom." Baby, watch her try to find it. Watch her try to find something just like that. Somebody comment down below if you think she's going to try and find something similar, because at this point, I really think that she thinks it's a game that she's winning, and she's literally trying to get people to post pictures saying who wore it better. In her fool ass mind, she believes that she's wearing it better, y'all. It's insane. But we got to play this back again because, baby, it was chef's kiss.
I don't know if it's mayonnaise, but it's good.
One for Peyton, NFL Man of the Year, presented by Nationwide. It is Wagner. What an incredible honor this is. It's not about the stats. It's not about what happens on the field. It's about Walter's legacy and fulfilling that legacy.
Can't copy that. That's awesome.
Lonely. I definitely think she is in competition with Remy. I mean, if he's your man, you shouldn't be in competition, but I mean, he's your man, but he's her husband.
Y'all, get in that comment section and let's talk some shit, okay? And if you like my commentary, please click like, comment, and subscribe. But if you don't like it, you can still comment, you can still subscribe, because you're bound to return and find something that will entertain you or be of intellectual benefit. It's Nyla, and I'm out.